And we are ready to roll in Sydney. Argentina with the kickoff, and it's brought in nicely initially, but then slipped out of the grasp of the USA. But a little knock on there from Argentina will give USA the feed to the scrum.
First game of the day, there's going to be plenty of venom. As I previously mentioned, Canada are sitting in their pool, so if they're going to be any chance of getting through, they need to win this game. It's awesome. At this time in the morning, it's still such an important fixture.
Perhaps an early chance as well here for Perry Baker, setting up camp wide of the scrum and going to steer across the park initially with Josefo, who breaks the tackle. Josefo, great early touch from Martin Josefo. Gives them a good quick ball to USA, and they're going to break clear too. Going through and going all the way, Stephen Thomason. There's our first try on the men's side of the draw at the Sydney Sevens.
Oh, if he's going to high-five anyone, it's got to be Josefo. That's where the try was born. You go back to there, and the numbers that he soaked up in defence meant that when Thomason looked up, there wasn't a gap there, but he went on the outside, just couldn't foot it for pace. Thomason showing a surprising turn. I think he got a bit of a surprise that he went, oh, that was a little bit easy, and around under the post. Super start, USA.
Yeah, in the starting side up front as a forward, and just showcasing nice turn of foot there. Thomason off and gone for our first 5-pointer. The conversion is good from in front off the boot of Madison Hughes. The captain adds the additional 2, and it's 7-0 early on.
That's one of the goods and bads of having Perry Baker in your team. Everyone else's speed gets overlooked.
Quite often they use him at the restart as well. So athletic, Perry Baker. This time round, they're going to chase him again. Baker coming through. Baker goes up, and got one hand to it. They just kick forward. So knock-on advantage being played here for Argentina, and they're looking to hit back after that try moments ago to Stephen Thomason. For the kick downfield, going back and carrying it up the USA, and that'll trickle in a touch, and USA will restart with a line-out throw.
Yeah, long kick by Ray Vale. I don't think he was looking to peter that out of the sideline. I think he was looking to hem the USA in, put pressure on them, and come up with an error where there was only 2 players in the backfield. Actually helps USA. Of course, they're ahead. They can slow the game down and control it.
The line-out throw goes long. It's scrappy, and it's going to come back for Argentina.
I touched the white. Now back by you. Knock on.
Yeah, scrappy effort. That went backwards, of course, but that one there came off the hand. He was hoping for a bonus there that the referee hadn't seen.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Feed is good from the USA. Dummy at the line from Muir. Nice strong carrying through the midfield early on from the USA. Here's Baker. He has 3 or 4 on top and still finds a way through. Baker. That's a lovely ball out wide to Barrett. He's used to going through, guys. This time he goes on the outside. Barrett makes it 12-0 to the USA.
Oh, Barrett had a super Christmas. I reckon he's gotten faster over the break. As last weekend, 3 tries in Wellington, and they weren't all brute force, but what a magnificent pass this is. The identification of space. He's pumped once, he's gone, there it is, and he had to squeeze it through that defensive gap. And here comes Barrett. If you were watching Wellington, he was outstanding this time. There's a smile on his face as he knows he can rip it 40 metres for the try. That's the ball.
That's a great peel from Thomason, the man who scored the opening try. Now puts one out in front for Barrett to grab their second, and it is all the USA against Argentina after 5 minutes of play. The conversion is away, and the score stays 12-0 to Danny Barrett and his teammates out of America.
USA's improvement in skill level and also the subtlety of when they're picking their holes. Their management and vision has just improved so much over the last couple of years. They've always been rugged, they've always had a bit of pace, but now they're strategically so good. They're the best restart team this series, this season.
That time round, Baker can't get the handle, but here he goes again. Try scorer, Baker lurking on the outside. Now goes infield, and Baker tries to plan it down. I think he may have knocked it on. He's given himself up, says, you know what, ref, I got it wrong.
Yeah, you like that.
No good.
He's admitted gravity got the better of him.
Would have been a spectacular put down from Baker as he tried to spin his way out. Oh, I tell you what, he may have given himself up a touch too early here.
Oh, no. The slower it gets, the better it gets. No, it's definitely...
on this angle, it looked okay, initially.
Yeah, it's from the side angle that it pulls him up. He's such a competitor. So many times he gets speedsters of his quality. Don't want to go into the heavy stuff, but he's involved in everything.
Well, we saw Baker really emerge on the World Series at the Gold Coast Sevens back in the end of 2014. We got a real good taste of what Baker had to offer, and every step of the way he just got better and better and better.
Well, at that stage it was Carlin Isles anyone wanted to talk about, and all of a sudden Perry Baker burst forth, and he's overtaken Carlin Isles in career tries. A lot of other stats. We'll see Isles in the second half, I figure. Rayval, a very unimpressive kick for touch. Have a look at this.
That's a shank.
Wow, that's a shank. Ball boys ducking for cover.
Okay, Argentina down by 12 and looking to work their way back into the opening game here at the Sydney Sevens, with Baker making the stop shot there on Sabatot. Salsa. Yellow Hickey was prominent last week, and so was this guy, Velez. This will help them march up the field.
High tackle.
Argentina. High tackle the call against the USA.
Rayval, the half-time Hooters got, but they've gone, but they've got to play this line out. There's the penalty.
Did you notice that the half-time Hooter is actually a kookaburra sounding?
Yes.
Uniquely Australian, the kookaburra. Did you notice that?
Was there a gum leaf being whistled yesterday at some stage as well?
We had it all. It was classic Australiana. Yeah. A sweep round. And now go back to the short side. That's a nice line from Argentina. It was a great ball as well. And getting in to the backfield and cruising away goes Herman Schultz. The Schultz man touches down. And it is the USA 12, Argentina 5.
Brilliant hit back by Schultz. Well, the angle he ran, there was nothing on, but they advised this. Have a look at the cutback. Watch Schultz. He's on the right-hand side of the screen. Emerges into that hole. The USA defenders had no idea. Naiua was too shallow in his sweeping roll, and it was Schultz in a solo run to the line. Brilliant stuff and a super way to finish the first half.
Lovely line, wasn't it, from Schultz back against the traffic. Got the shoulder of Barrett out of the way and just exploded into the clear to pull his side back into this contest.
It's his first touch of the first half, and what a way to do it.
Conversion is on the board as well, and at half-time it is the USA up by 5 over Argentina.
Don't mind about trying to go out, it's trying to go over us.
Back underway in our opening game on day one of the Sydney Sevens. That was Baker looking to pull in the restart. Argentina are up to it, now have possession, scored the try just before the break. Baker comes across and goes a touch high.
Anyone who's not onto it yet, the edict from January 1 in World Rugby was you've got to keep your tackles below the shoulders. That one rode over the top by Perry Baker. It's a great initiative to cut down on concussion. means that all tacklers have to aim lower. There he comes over the top. Looks innocuous, but they're the things that can slam heads into the ground.
March here, give him a step. Give him a step. That's okay, play.
Revol, the captain, this time around the line out is a little skewy, but play on is the call, and Argentina down by 5, looking to spin their way through the USA defence, and brought down there is Velez. Nice carry, but good hustle around the fringes of the ruck as well from America, and they turn possession back their own way. Here's some fun and games coming. Baker rounded up nicely there by Revol, who jumped on the scooter and got flying back to catch Baker. And now Argentina with a shot for the loose ball, and a little knock on from Menendez, but Baker, wow, I thought he was going to be gone.
Well, there's your template on how to deal with a breakout, because for all the world, Baker was away, Revol, but he also had 3 other defenders coming. So if you can hurt him, or if you can get to him, you can stop him. But then the pressure they put on them, they were outnumbered 3-1. It was a big choice for Menendez to make to go for that intercept. Changes are starting.
You gotta watch him holding it down on the ground after the plays. Just, March right here. Let me up. March right here.
Well, it is rather overcast here in Sydney, but it is so humid, sapping conditions.
Bind.
And when that sun breaks through later this afternoon, these guys are going to earn their paychecks. Here comes Hughes looking to get through. Hughes, Madison Hughes. Hughes does it all himself.
Wow. It looked like he was barely travelling, Madison Hughes, but we've seen it so often in the sevens rugby. He's extraordinary, the speed he's going at. Just a half-back scoot, and he goes, and he goes, and he goes. 3 defenders all gave up on Madison Hughes. A wonderful tackler, but he's the attacking spark of this side as well. Just pins the ears back. When you put it into one arm, you know that that's when you're running. You need that left arm to carry you at top speed, and he knew he was there despite the fact he had Perry Baker. That's why the defenders had to keep an eye on Baker.
Trying to convert his own try. It slips to the right of the sticks, so USA grab the first try of the second half. They are now clear by 10. And there he is, Madison Hughes, top of the pops on the point-scoring front for the USA. Newer sends a restart up. It's going to come back for the men in the red, white and blue. Baker. Got through one. Our offloads beautifully in the tackle. This is sparkling from the USA. Barrett chasing his second try. He loves going over the top, and he does it again. Barrett bringing the bang for the USA.
That's a double for him in this game. Boy, there was no way in the world. He had 2 players on the inside to offload it to. There was no way in the world he was going to do it. Perry Baker's down in the backfield. That's after he was caught in the tackle. It was his offload that brought it back to the right. So there's Naua, who did the wonderful kickoff. Baker's been injured here on the way down, got his leg trapped somehow. Naua gives it to Barrett. Have a look on the right-hand side of your screen. He's got options to offload. No way in the world. He'd rather have a crack here and bustle over that last 4 metres within the tackle. USA looking superior. Perry Baker's the main concern. Here he is. See if you can see his leg got trapped somehow there. He's not the hugest athlete. Injured immediately.
He's struck well, but misses the target, and USA look to have this one in their keeping as Baker limps from the field. He's hoping that he's A-OK because he is one of the main draw cards of every sevens tournament he rolls into. Perry Baker.
Was that a hip? I think that was just a hip bruise as he hit the ground.
He's A-OK.
Gives him a chance to show off those abs.
Abba-dabba-doo. But look in the mirror, Mardo.
Oh, yeah. How good's Naua with the restarts? Left or right foot? It's why they're the best restart team in the comp.
Niles on the field as well, just at the base of that right for USA. Much improved over into the tournament from the USA, who were very up and down on day one in Wellington last week. This has been a much more polished performance by Mike Friday's men, no doubt about that. They are clear by 15 with just a minute to run. Argentina looking to improve on the points differential, and slipping through goes Belotto. He's dropped 20 from the try line. Plenty of numbers here for the Argentinians to work with, and Barbier goes down 6 out. Speaking of sixes, here comes the number 6 for Argentina. That's Osatzak, and that'll make it a 10-point game.
Yeah, they can run back all they like, but they're out of this game, and that's the USA. They let themselves down because they looked at the scoreboard, went, we've got another 2 games today in this heat. There's no need for our intensity to be this high, and Asadzouk just identified, if I just spear through, I'm over. Good team try, but too little too late by the Argentinians.
(22-14) the score in favour of the USA. Next up, it'll be Canada taking on Russia. The other 2 sides going around in Pool D here in Sydney. Carl Tanana and Tony Johnson set to call all that action for you in just a few moments as the curtain slowly comes down on this one. Argentina looking for the final try of the game, and they'll grab it too.
Try.
Barbier. Tries good.
Keep the tackles down.
And
okay.
it's going to be a 3-point margin with a kick still to come.
Barbier, super fan. Gets the ball in the left arm, can use the right, had 2 fens at him, and then a lovely finish. The yellow card there if he didn't score the try, another high tackle. Referee said to him, gotta keep the tackles down. So true. Barbier.
Well, they've opted not to have the shot at goal. They're chasing the win, obviously. And this could make things a little interesting from the restart.
You have to opt to not take the kick before time's up. So time was up.
Uh-oh.
So you have to take the kick now.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to be deprived of some,
well, the kick doesn't
extra
matter.
footy.
It only takes it to 22-21. We're not going to get the chance to see them go at it.
Maybe a breakdown in communication, Marto. A little forgetful. You've got to say, hey, I don't want to take the shot at goal. I want to go back for the restart, sir.
There may have been a Spanish-English breakdown in communication there, but you heard the explanation of the referee.
So it matters not. Revol gets up, smashes it towards the uprights. It's slipping off to the right, and score remains full time. USA 22, Argentina 19.